What do they call it, Big D? Big D, no pause? Is the D for divisional round? It sounds like it stands for divisional round to me, because that's the only place they go. Oh, that's what it is. It's for dust.
You like, they've always been America's team.
Yes, sir.
Since way back then to now. So what's the difference? They won championships back then when they were at the zoo and it was America's team, and everybody can't wait to be a Cowboy.
Cowboys Nation, do I agree with LaShawn Shady McCoy?
And I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, back with another video on the zoo we call the Dallas Cowboys. So, if you're DC for life and want to join the thousands of ACF family members that root on our Dallas Cowboys, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel because it helps out tremendously. On yesterday's episode of Speak, everyone's favorite clown car had something to say about what Dalton Schultz had to say about the Dallas Cowboys practice facility. I won't bore you with the clip of the disgruntled ex-employee, but I will read his quote. Quote, "The focus is just football, you know what I mean? I'm going back and telling some people about being around the Cowboys practice facility and game day and describing some of the interactions and stuff that you see on a day-to-day basis, and it surprises a lot of people. It's literally a zoo, dude. There's people tapping on the glass trying to get people's attention while we're doing power cleans or something. Y'all are gonna hear exactly what I feel about what Dalton Schultz had to say in my raw and uncut portion, so make sure you stick around the video for that. But first, we're going to start off with the most unbiased voice of Speak, James Jones. Then we're going to work our way down to the ultimate hater, LaShawn Shady McCoy. Then we're going to come back and y'all know what we're going to do. We are going to unpack my raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, take a listen.
Are Dalton Schultz comments something or nothing?
Man, come on, man. You leave and go to the Houston Texans, man. You have a solid season as an organization, as an offense. Just be happy you over there, man. Like, listen, we talk about it 24/7. When you put the star on your helmet or when they say your name, you're going to the Dallas Cowboys, the spotlight is on you. Point blank, period. Last time I checked, man, some people like the zoo. You know what I'm saying? They like to go to the zoo and see what's in the zoo and all that type of stuff. Some people like it. This is nothing to me. And yes, people can go, that's why the Cowboys ain't winning, they ain't won in the playoffs. They won a lot of regular season games. And if we gonna look at that Packers game and say, it's because them chandeliers, it's because of all, then we wrong, right? Because they played a football game. And another thing, I wasn't there, I did not work for the Dallas Cowboys, but I played under Coach Mike for 8 years. And I will just say that Coach Mike don't run no dang zoo.
Of course not.
I don't know how the Dallas Cowboys facilities are and what it looks like. I know the Green Bay Packers facility is really, really nice, too. I know when you walk in the Green Bay Packers facility, you see 4 Lombardi trophies, too. It's glass everywhere and all that, too. But the way Coach Mike runs his team and the organization, it is not no zoo. So it's not a big deal to me. Under Coach Mike, I don't think it's a zoo over there. I can't speak for them other coaches or Jerry. But this right here means nothing. I don't think this is why the Dallas Cowboys have not been to a NFC Championship game or a Super Bowl.
James Jones thought the same thing that I did. Dalton Schultz is going to talk crazy about the ones that signed his check previously, talking about the team that let him go. I bet you that if Dalton Schultz was a Dallas Cowboy player, the narrative would be significantly different. That's like asking a person who got fired from McDonald's and is now working at Wendy's about their previous employer. You know that they're gonna pull a Jason Derulo and talk dirty about him. Why is this even a talking point? Next, we're going to listen to what Joy Taylor had to say. The clip is pretty short because, for some reason, she thought that she was at the Comedy Factory and wanted to crack Big D no-pause jokes and not say anything of substance. So, Take it away, Cat Williams. Joy Taylor.
There is something with Dallas, and it is what he's talking about. And by the way, I like that he's gonna go to the other team in Texas and have a good time. Good for you, Houston. And so you know what, Dallas, you could do the same thing we do. We got a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback, and we're doing the same thing you do. The only difference is you are arguing about paying your quarterback. Yes, this does matter. It's not everything, and I don't think he's saying that McCarthy runs it like a zoo.
No.
It's just that there's extra stuff.
Yeah.
There's just extra stuff.
Got to be built for that.
There's extra stuff, but you gotta be built for that. So, apparently, Joy likes the drama. She likes the fact that Dalton Schultz left the Dallas Cowboys, went to the other Texas team, and started talking crap. Joy goes by that old TNT Network slogan. Y'all remember that?
TNT, we know drama.
And I bet she can't wait to get into the studio and talk about all the drama and the gossip. Not actually football talk. Now let's get to the clip that we have all been waiting on. The clip where I actually agree with Shady McCoy. There's a first time for everything, Cowboys Nation. I'll keep it a buck. Let's get into that, and y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back and unpack my Raw and Uncut. So, Shady McCoy, take it away.
Well, so this is my question, because I agree with what you're saying for the most part, and I agree with some of the things he's saying for the most part. They've always been America's team.
Yes, sir.
Since way back then to now. So what's the difference? They won championships back then when they were the zoo and it was America's team, and everybody can't wait to be a Cowboy. Let's not forget, like it wasn't the place to what team they want to be with or who was the most popular team in football. It's always been the Cowboys. And they won the championships back then. So what's the difference now? They're still the popular one, still America's team.
That's the only difference.
That's the only difference. So what I'm saying is I don't think the brand is being that big and being that popular, that's the reason why they're not winning games. That ain't the reason. Because they already, but that's what I'm saying. They already been that. They already been America's team. They already been super popular. Jerry Jones been talking. People been writing about it. This is what happened already, though. So what's the difference between now and then? It's still been America's team. It still was a zoo. Right? Now, I do think that the elephant in the room may be Dak Prescott. I do think that. Well, I'm just speaking in general. I just think that there's nothing wrong with the way that they're ran, right? It's a big brand.
Did he just admit that the Dallas Cowboys are America's team? He's admitting that the Dallas Cowboys are the most popular team. He doesn't realize that he is actually giving the Dallas Cowboys props. But let's slow down a tick. He did also throw a dig at our QB1 Dak Prescott as being the elephant in the room. The reason why the Dallas Cowboys are not a Super Bowl winning team. Y'all ready for my Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Cowboys Nation, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. He and his wife of 20 years decided to separate. He went on social media and was talking and posting all kinds of negative stuff about her, what she did and what she didn't do during the course of their relationship. He then started talking about his new girl that he was seeing and how better she is to his ex. I hit him up in his DMs and asked him, why are you talking bad about your ex when all you want to do is move on, right? Why in the hell is anyone listening to what an ex-player who was let go of the organization has to say about the previous employer? Dalton Schultz gets his 30 seconds of fame and decides to put down his ex. People are banging on the glass. It's a zoo down there. You don't think that the NFL playoffs are a zoo? You don't think that the Super Bowl is a zoo? At least you don't have people banging on the glass telling you you suck at the practice facility. Anyone that goes through that facility during a tour is a pro Cowboys fan. If you don't have the mental fortitude to ignore the fans that are trying to get your attention, how in the hell are you going to handle an away game where the other team's fans are calling your name to get your attention to tell you that you are trash? Like Shady McCoy said, this is nothing new. The Dallas Cowboys organization has been a zoo since the day of the Tom Landrys or the Jimmy Johnsons, especially during the Jimmy Johnson era. We were still winning Super Bowls when that facility was a zoo. When the media attention was focused on the Dallas Cowboys and the triplets, we were still winning Super Bowls. Why is that such an issue now? What Dalton Schultz said made me feel like the players of today aren't built like the players of yesteryear, as if they can't focus and block out all the crap that's surrounding them. I've not played in the NFL, guys, but I have played home and away games in semi-pro football as recent as about 2017. The lights, the sounds, the crowds, for and against you. It's a zoo on game day. What you do is strap on your pads and focus solely on the task at hand. That task is going out there and getting the job done. Anything Dalton Schultz said other than that is an excuse. Of course, the media is going to run with this narrative because it's the damn Dallas Cowboys. We don't hear about another practice facility because no one cares. It's not the fact that Jerry Jones talks to the media. Joy Taylor said it herself. She loves when Jerry Jones talks to the media. At the beginning of that segment, Acho said that if you walk in, you will see millions of dollars of chandeliers and the trophy case holding the 5 Lombardi trophies the organization has accumulated over their time in the league. What do you expect, Acho? Walking into a trap house or something? You want the Dallas Cowboys facility to be that of a high school facility? They are the biggest brand in sports for a reason, and it's not because their facilities are mediocre. Why wasn't this question presented to a current Dallas Cowboy player? I got the answer for you, Cowboys Nation. Because a current Dallas Cowboy player wouldn't give Pat McAfee the answer that stirs up controversy. They wanted the hot take, and what better way to get it than to ask a player the Dallas Cowboys allowed to walk last season? Ask Dak Prescott, or Tank Lawrence, or Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, Zach Martin, or any of the current Dallas Cowboys players the exact same question, and they will tell you that none of that matters to them. I bet they'll be like all the other Cowboys players when Tank said that the team was tired. Shoot, I don't know about that. Or, I can't agree with that. I'll keep it a buck with you, Cowboys Nation, like I always do. I love the Pat McAfee show. I think he is a great on-air personality, and he was a dog at the kicker position. I liked him better when he was an independent sports analyst and not on ESPN. Now that he's with them, he has to peddle their agenda, and their agenda is going to align with that of Stephen A. Smith, one of the ultimate Cowboys haters. Well, Cowboys Nation, y'all know it's profitable for a sports show to degrade and go against the Dallas Cowboys, right? There are hundreds of thousands of fans in Cowboys Nation. There are even more who hate on the Dallas Cowboys. So, as a network, do you want the minority watching or do you want the majority watching? You want the majority watching. And if the majority of NFL fans hate the Dallas Cowboys, that's who they're going to pander to. The thing is, the more y'all hate on the Cowboys, the more Cowboys content creators such as myself, Sports Junkie, Dak Attack, Cowboys Fan Talk, Law Nation, CFO Sports, DMV Fanatic, Boss Cowboy Sports, HTM and Landlord, A to Z Sports, and Mark Holmes are going to be there to call you out. Continue to do it, y'all. It only gives us job security. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did y'all think about what the crew of Speak had to say? What do y'all feel about what Dalton Schultz had to say? Or what I had to say? Let's have that conversation in the comments section. If you're digging the content and want to help this channel continue to grow, drop a like on the video. If you're DC for life and want to rep our Cowboys with like-minded Dallas Cowboy fans, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can stay notified whenever I go live or whenever I release a video. Our current subscriber count is 6,631 subs. I'm trying to get to 7,000 before the start of the 2024 preseason. Y'all think we could get that done? I need your help in doing so. I couldn't do this without each and every one of you, so I want to say thank you for all the support. Shout out to Cowboys Fan Talk, Law Nation, and Kevin Wesley for your kind words and your support as well. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out.